Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe with Smokin Joe's Pit Barbecue. On today's video, I'm going to reverse sear some Wagyu Denver steaks on my Yoder YS 640 pellet smoker. Stay tuned. You can see, look at this bark. It's crazy. Oh man, this is perfect. It helps to start with a nice sharp knife, okay? Oh my goodness. Look at that. All right, so let's get started on this cook. What I'm starting with is 2.5 pounds of Wagyu Denver cut steak. This one is from Midland Meat Company, and you can see the extreme amount of marbling on this steak. This is the 4th most tender cut of beef, okay, that you will ever find. And being Wagyu, it's gonna be extremely tender. So I'm just gonna move this aside because I am gonna be making some potatoes, some roasted potatoes on my Yoder YS 640 pellet smoker. So I've got a pile of mini gold potatoes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut these in half, these smaller ones. There's also some bigger pieces in here that I'm probably gonna cut into thirds, just so they cook a little bit faster. But these smaller ones, I will be cutting them in half. All right, I'm gonna cut these up and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so I've got my potatoes cut up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this inside my smoker while I prepare my steak. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil in this cast iron skillet. Just enough olive oil to coat the bottom. That should be good. Okay. Next, I chopped up 4 cloves of garlic. Just throw that in the pan. All right, next I've got some rosemary sprigs that I'm gonna put inside my cast iron pan, just randomly in there. Then grab your potatoes, go ahead and put them in there. And these are gonna pair really well with our Denver steak, okay? Just like that. These potatoes are extremely tender, really nice and buttery, and they're not gonna take very long. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and also some black pepper, just like that. Now I am gonna be adding some of these cherry tomatoes into the skillet as well, but I will not be adding these until the potatoes are just about done, okay? So I'm just gonna be cutting these in half. And again, I will not be adding these cherry tomatoes until my potatoes are just about done. So I've got my smoker warming up outside at 400 degrees. Let's go outside and put the potatoes on. Stay tuned. All right, so we're outside of my Yoder YS 640 pellet smoker. And again, the temperature is set at 400 degrees. I do want to show you the setup, okay? If you notice, I just have 2 grates on the right side and I don't have anything on the left side. I do have my 2-piece diffuser in. I'm gonna put the potatoes in here on the bottom right side, okay? And the reason I left that out is because we are gonna be reverse searing these steaks. So after the potatoes have been cooking for about 30 minutes or so, I am gonna be lowering the temperature of my smoker to 250 degrees. I will be putting my steaks on, let them get some smoke, or until the internal temperature is about 115 degrees. At that point, I am gonna be putting my grill grates on, remove that hatch off of that diffuser, and reverse sear those steaks. So let's go prepare those steaks. Stay tuned. All right, let's get to our Denver steak. So I'm just gonna take it out of the package. I gotta tell you, this is a beautiful piece of meat right here, okay? Midland Meat Company did a really nice job of trimming this. They left very little silver skin on the bottom. That really doesn't bother me, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove it anyway. I'm gonna try to do this with my giant chef's knife. Should work just fine. There we go. All right, so you can see the marbling on the Denver steak going this way right here. I am gonna be cutting against the grain, so I'm just gonna turn it slightly. And you don't want your steaks too thick, okay? Because although this is a tender cut of meat, you know, you don't want it to be tough in any way. So I'm gonna cut them probably about 1/2 inch to 3/4, and I should be able to get maybe 4, 5 steaks, okay? So just like this, nice and straight. It's about 3/4 of an inch. Man, look at that. Beautiful. Well, looks like I'm gonna get 6 steaks after all. One small one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and we'll be right back. All right, so let's season the steaks. Now, I know that a lot of you are probably gonna say, well, just add salt and pepper, you're gonna be fine with that. And there's nothing wrong with salt and pepper, but I do want a little bit more flavor out of these Denver steaks, so I'm gonna be using my SPG. Again, this has salt, pepper, garlic, and also a little bit of paprika, just a light coating, just like that. This is a small steak right there, so that one will be done really quick. So just add a good amount of seasoning on your steaks. And these are tender just sitting here. I can tell that they're extremely tender, so I can't wait to see what they're gonna taste like once we reverse sear them. And these are not gonna take very long either. All right, so I'm just gonna let the steak sit here for about 15 minutes. The potatoes have been on for about 20 minutes now. Let's go outside and check on them. Stay tuned. All right, so the potatoes have been on for 35 minutes. So 5 minutes over what I initially said. And they are looking really tender. So just gonna give them a quick mix. Oh man, it smells really good out here. All right, I'm gonna close the lid. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna lower my temperature to 250 degrees. Let the smoker come down to 250. Then we're gonna put our steaks in. Stay tuned. All right, so my smoker is almost at 250 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the steaks on. Now, I do want the drippings from the steak to fall into my potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna put them right over the skillet, leaving about ½ an inch between the steaks. Just like that. All right. And this little guy, I'm just gonna put him over here to the side right here. All right, so I'm gonna monitor the temperature. I'm not gonna put a probe in it, but I will be back in about 10 minutes and check the internal temperature. Stay tuned. All right, so it's been 20 minutes since I put the steaks in. Let's get an internal temperature. Now I'm really focusing on these 3 steaks right here. Let's see where we're at, 103, 97, 108. So I'm getting really close, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my smoker up to 500 degrees. Then I'm going to remove the access door from my heat diffuser and put my grill grates on and let them get really nice and hot. And we'll be back to reverse sear these steaks. Stay tuned. All right, so my smoker is up to 500 degrees. And I did remove the top shelf just to make it easy to put the steaks on. Now, before I put the steaks on, I do want to put my tomatoes and mix them in with my potatoes that are ready. Give those a good mix. All right, let's get our steaks on. Now these are only gonna cook for probably 1 minute per side because this smoker is extremely hot. Now the little steak I'm gonna put over here on the outside edge because that one is just about done. All right, 1 minute per side. We'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, so it's been 1 minute. Let's flip our steaks. Oh man, these look beautiful. Look at that. I think 1 minute per side is all it's gonna take. Let's get this last one flipped. Give it 1 more minute. Stay tuned. All right, so these steaks and the potatoes are ready. Take a look at these potatoes before I cut into those steaks. Man, these are looking and smelling delicious, okay? So let's get to our steaks. Again, I was monitoring the temperature and making sure that I didn't go over that medium rare to medium steak, okay? So we're gonna cut into this bad boy right here. take a look at all of these steaks. They all look fantastic, okay? Even that little guy is probably well done, but that's the way my daughter and wife like it, so that'll be theirs. So we're gonna focus on this steak right here. This is the one that I did cook to a medium to medium rare. So let's see how we did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit more medium. We'll see what the center looks like. I can tell you right now that this is extremely tender. Look at that. Oh man, this is looking delicious. This is just how I like my steaks right here. There's a medium rare, maybe even a rare right there. All right, guys. I'm gonna plate this up, take my thumbnail pictures, and we'll give it a taste. Stay tuned. All right, we've got our steak sliced up. I've got some of my roasted potatoes and tomatoes. Let's give this a shot. Man, this is gonna be good. Wow, that is a really good steak. You know, really good smoky flavor. Some of that char from sitting on the grill grates. Man, this is fantastic. I gotta go in for second round here. Super, super tender cut of steak. Let's try our potatoes, see how we did. There we go. Wow, that is really tasty as well. That rosemary, those fresh cherry tomatoes. Man, this is gonna be a good dinner. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Want to thank Midland Meat Company for sending me these steaks. Absolutely delicious. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe's Pit Barbecue. See ya.